Hi everybody, it's Gail from Gail's Bookish Things. I'm really excited to show you my Speckled Fawns Traveler's Notebook setup. So a couple days ago I did a video when I received this in the mail. Like I said, I had waited about, I guess 4 weeks, not quite, maybe a little less, to get this, and I was really happy with it. I really like the color, I like the texture. There is a mix of kinds of leathers sort of in the texture of them. I don't really know what they're made of, but the appearance of them are different. Anyway, it's super cool. So I wanted to show you how I decided to set this up. I am using this as my spiritual notebook. Here, let me move it up a little. So by that I mean documenting all kinds of aspects of my relationship with God. So, for example, I ordered several new TN inserts because I just was really excited about having this really nice album, and I wanted to put in some fresh TNs. So these first two are from Paper Penguin Company, an Etsy shop, and I loved this cover. Anyway, let me tell you a little bit about it. So the first pocket here, I just put in a laminated picture of our family. I have to show them to you because they are all wonderful. I love them very much. My husband and I have 10 kids. Let's see, 1, 2, 4 of them are married, and I have 4 grandkids. My oldest son is 30, and my youngest is 13, and I have 3 daughters in there. Okay, so anyway, that was us last November, around Thanksgiving. So this setup starts with, I just put a word sticker. It starts with prayer. And as I was saying, I love the cover. You could get this with a white background or more of the craft paper. I picked this. I just think it's beautiful. I put a Tim Holtz word sticker and just highlighted it a little bit with my fine tip marker. So this is where I will keep all prayer requests. It's grid. I like grid. I prefer the dot better, and for some reason I ordered grid instead of dot, but it's fine. And I like it because it's faint, so it's not too much blockiness. It's not too distracting to me. Anyway, I like that setup. And then this sticker I got from an Etsy vendor. I am sorry I don't remember, but I love sunflowers, and I saw that and thought it would be a fun way to accent some of my new Traveler's Notebook inserts. Again, I used a sticker, word sticker from Tim Holtz collection. These are the larger ones. Yeah, these are both from the larger set. They have some that are smaller. I'm kind of preferring the larger ones mostly. And then these 2 stickers were from my previous year planner, and I just put them on there. So this is a black cover with the golden yellow or goldenrod yellow page. This one is just a place where I am going to record answers to prayer, or even just things I'm thankful for that maybe aren't necessarily an answer to prayer, but just something God has blessed me with. Anyway, and on the back I adhered a coffee cup. As you can see, I bought this on Etsy a year or 2 ago. It was like where you could print them yourself, so we printed it here at home and I laminated it, and I have become a coffee drinker. I vowed I would never do that, and here I am putting coffee stickers and things in my planner. So yes, I've been won over, but it does have to have lots of cream and some stevia and something that makes it tan and not black. So that's how I like to drink it. Anyway, this notebook I also got off of Amazon. Yeah, I won't peel that off. I put this on. This is from Joann's in that Miss Sparkle section. This is a really thick Traveler's Notebook insert, and as you can see, the grid is darker. I probably don't like that as much. I like the subtle because I like the help that it gives me to write straight. and kind of keep a more orderly appearance in the journal, but I don't like that bolder print. And so in this one, I'm just putting, I put here write, or steps, or my open heart, I am unfinished. So just insights I get from a church message, or reading my Bible, or doing a devotional, or something that somebody shares that I feel like I really needed to hear and is deepening my walk, my faith in God. So a fun little addition here is this dashboard I made. Unfortunately, I made it too narrow and it doesn't fit around these TNs. These are these TN inserts, pretty thin. Paper Penguin company ones aren't real thick. This is fine, I don't mind that, but just to say, compared to this one, which is quite thick, maybe 2 or 3 times the size, and possibly a little taller. So anyway, I thought I measured correctly. I didn't. What I could do is split that and then separate it and relaminate it. I might do that yet, but I just wanted to show you anyway. I like the whimsical, I don't know, fun personality this adds to maybe a more serious journal, more reflective space. This is from Midsummer Murders, Tom Barnaby and his wife Joyce. This is Father Brown, Hercule Poirot, and Captain Hastings, and Chief Inspector Japp. I love all the British detective shows, and Monk. Gotta love Monk. If you have watched that and you've watched them all the way through and you've seen the ending, it is the world's best TV series ending. So if any producers or directors or creators of Monk are out there watching, ha ha ha, unlikely, but oh my gosh, thank you for giving us positive, happy closure to that series. I just love it. It makes me happy every time I think about it. And on the back then I have Foyle. I forgot his first name in the show, but he's also a detective. This is his assistant. Gosh, what was her name? Her name is Honeysuckle Weeks in real life. Can't remember now what her show name is. And his name, I think, was Paul something. Anyway, also like a guy that's right under him. And she was his chauffeur. Good British mystery crime solving. And then I put one of these little clear pockets from Target with some tabs that I cut out of craft paper and some Tim Holtz labels. These are really cute. I like them. They're old-fashioned, kind of vintagey looking. And the funny thing about that is my mom and my aunt had similar things that they used to label some of the movie cases that they had. So anyway, I'm related to vintage things. This one I made, or I decorated also from, this is actually from Yellow Paper House. I've ordered a lot of their inserts. This one is dedicated to commemorating or record keeping on books that I do for book club, or any reading I might do on my own. And do I need to do that? No, but it's kind of a fun thing, and for book club it's helpful because when we get together once a month for our discussion, I will have taken some notes on the book, and it will keep it a little bit to the front of my mind instead of trying to remember what I read. So I like that. I decorated the cover kind of inspiration by Helen Colebrook and let's see, Robin from Art Journal Girl. I like how they do their covers. I typically decorate my covers anyway, but I've gleaned a few ideas from them, and one is to cover this with packing tape to keep the things on there. And I like the collage effect. I do the little dots, but I noticed that they do that, especially Art Journal Girl, and she tends to outline things. So I was trying a little bit more of those elements, and I like how that turned out, and it'll keep it protected. You can see the back there. It was fun. I like to cut out nature things from magazines or books and use those. And then this one I made out of just a bunch of scrapbook paper I have sitting around, so it's a much thinner quality. It kind of has the worn vintagey look. That's one of my favorites. I do like the kind of rougher textured appearance and things, which is why I ordered the Coyote Ugly Rustic Kodiak. Anyway, this is a place to just write down ideas. I did put a couple tabs, so I have my TN or Traveler's Notebook tab and my video ideas tab. I just play around with doing these videos. I have fun with it, but it's not like something I do all the time because I'm a mom. I homeschool. I'm here with my kids, and you know, it's not all I do, but I do like to make them. So this is just a place to put ideas as I get them of what might be an entertaining video or something that keeps in the general thing of books. So I do lots with journaling, Bible art journaling, traveler's notebooks, planners, stuff like that. Okay, anyway, so this is this. Now the one thing I'm rethinking is my reading TN. I also bought this one. I put a note on there to remind myself what I think I want to do. This is from Paper Penguin Company. Pink, as you can see, again the faint grid and more of a craft paper, but a lighter version of it on the outside. I kind of want to put that in here and take this out because I don't feel like a reading TN fits in with the walk with God focus. I mean, definitely reading does highlight that, but it's kind of my mind going in a different place. And I put the idea one here because when I'm sitting down to do these things, do my memory verses, whatever, my brain always wants to go to the 10 million things I need to do that day. So I thought, okay, just have a little place to write down ideas as they come and then get back to the task at hand, which is spending time with God. So that one makes sense to me there. This one, not so much. I may transfer that to what I'm now calling our household traveler's notebook, which I can show on another occasion. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to slide this out. I like it because it's new and newly decorated, and I like having my fresh new things and my new TN here, but it makes more sense for me to add this. And this I am thinking of using for taking notes at church. Then I can bring this with me to church or to Bible study, and anytime people share a prayer request, I can just open up to my prayer request section or the praise and gratitude section, which that was this one. I say thankful. It could be all kinds of things, however you want to define that. Anyway, this makes more sense. Yet to be determined exactly, but I think I'll either do scripture writing in it or church notes. The reason I hesitate on the scripture writing aspect is I do a form of that in my Bible art journaling already, and it may be kind of repetitious to try to do too many similar things in too many different books. So, last but not least, in the back are these amazing pockets. This one is straight, this is cut, and an asymmetrical oblique line. I love, 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 love that. I think it makes it easier to get into these, and I just like the look of the angles. I like this rough textured here. It's kind of, I don't know, pulled up there, the little bits. And so I've written my past couple of year memory verses on various cards. Might be nice to rewrite them all on the same, just for no reason other than it would look nicer. But anyway, so I've been sliding those in there. I had a paper clip on, but because I'm real protective about this leather, at least now while it's new, I don't want to put anything on there that might poke a hole or whatever in the leather. I don't think it would, but anyway, till it becomes a little bit more an everyday thing, I'll take extra good care of it. My thing is here, just determining how I want to use the pocket. I do love the look of it. I'm not sure what I'll put there. I have a pen loop, which is big enough where you could probably put 2 pens in, and it folds in nicely. So if you don't like that look, it can fold in. And obviously it's up to me what look I like on my traveler's notebook, but I'm kind of leaning towards having it tucked in, but I like having it there. In the past I've used, like a clip, like not with a clothespin on it, or this on it. Anyway, let me grab a different one. If I can find one. They all have paper clips on them. There. I have used these for pen clips, and it works fine. But sometimes they would fall off. So I wanted to try the pen loop this time. And I'll just tuck it in like that if I don't like it hanging out. So one thought I had for the front pocket, then I will let you go because I am about on a dead battery here on my phone. This is maybe silly to some, but this is a picture of a cup of tea, obviously, that I made with a tea bag that my friend gave me. And that friend has since passed away, and anything that I have that reminds me of her right now is especially special because it's been a very recent thing. So I had taken a picture of the tea I made with the tea bag she gave me several months ago. I found it in my box of teas, and I thought, oh, I haven't tried that yet. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And so I just took a little picture of it. I'm thinking maybe of laminating this, and then of course trimming off sharp edges, sizing it down just a smidgen so it might slide inside this front cover and just be kind of a little reminder of her. Not that I need it, because of course I think about her often, but it's still fresh, so that might just help in my processing her being gone. Anyway, tell me if you have an idea of how to use the front pockets. If you have a front pocket in your TN, what do you use it for? I could also see just sticking papers in there, especially if I take this to church or out somewhere and I jot down a note. I can put it on the outside so I won't forget it. In a way, I don't like the idea of cluttering it up too much, so I just think that's a neat look. But it is a pocket, so I kind of want to think of the best way that would be helpful for me to use that. And I may put some little sticker thingies in there or washi tape. I've seen lots of people roll washi on a laminated card so it's readily available when they take their journal away from home. So there you go. There's my new setup. I love it. I hope you enjoyed seeing it as well, and I'd be happy to answer any questions about this leather. And I would love to hear anybody's experience with Speckled Fawns or how you use the front pockets if your TN has a front pocket. Give me your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.